Welcome to this series where we are playing as a fugitive in No Man's Sky. That means we're playing on permadeath with maximum settings, and we have limited interaction with NPC players. Now, in the last video, we visited a pirate station, got a new ship, and at the end of the video, I came down on this moon and started trying to do a pattern search, and this is in order to try and find graves. And what I did was I followed up the 180 meridian towards the North Pole by following I think it was plus 177 or minus 177. And when I got to the top, when the coordinates flip over, I made a bit of a mistake because I started following the 180 meridian south again. And effectively what I was doing was backtracking over my own footsteps. Oh great, the weather's coming in. What I should have done, as you can see now, if you look down on the bottom left here where the coordinates are, you see that what I'm doing now is following the actual prime meridian, which is 0, but you can see I'm minus 2.5 to one side. And so that's what you've got to do, is you've got to follow it up to the pole, and then the meridian flips over, and then you follow down the other side. And what I want to do in this part is carry on this pattern search. So apologies in advance that this is going to be more of a highlights video when I actually find something of interest, because at the moment I'm doing a lot of flying and not finding very much. Since the end of the last video, I have found another drop pod. So we've now got, in fact I think I found 2 actually, can't remember now. And so I've now filled out this pattern. So we've only got 3 more slots left on the main storage, and then we've got 6 more slots related to technology. But I didn't bother recording those because, well, I think I've done so many drop pods now that I think if you follow the series, you know what we're actually doing. So that's the situation. I want to carry on flying the grid pattern on this moon because I think it's the only way to find a grave. Although I haven't found a grave yet or anything else besides that. But what I have done, if we jump out and I turn round, I found another ship. And you can see here, it's actually, let me just get into it. I am going to claim it because of course we're in the blizzard, so we can't see. You can see this is actually an A-class shuttle again. I quite like it because, again, this is a good segue into saying a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. And I think it was Snafu who pointed out that when I looked at the shuttle in the last video, which we found, and I decided not to buy it, he pointed out quite rightly that there was actually I think there was a shield tech in here, which could have been recovered. So we are going to claim this ship for my fleet. So I'm not going to swap ships. So we've now got this ship in here, and of course we're going to have to try and repair it. Let me just get back inside. Yes, I know, game. Yeah, we need a steel plate. I think I can make yeah, we can make that. And oh, we can't make a steel plate. I'm going to have to deploy my what we call it. Yeah, I've just been very busy over the last couple of days, so I haven't done the normal level of preparation that I would do for these videos. Let me just see. Where's the... I've still got some rusted metal in here. Just turn that in. Now, in the last part, we got a cadmium drive. And I'm trying to find... I've already emptied these. I'm just trying to find in this Merc. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't done this. I'm hoping that we might be able to step up to another level with the warp drives. It says search, I think we'll search the cockpit and wedge the bodies from the cockpit beneath it. There's undamaged technology. Oh well, we got a phase beam. That means we can put phase beams on our ship now. Although it's going to need a wiring beam. Yeah. I can't remember whether this ship's actually got a phase beam on it, actually, come to think of it. Let me just see. Yeah, we got a phase beam on this ship, but we could put a phase beam on other ships now. Actually, let me just top that up, just in case I make a mistake. Right. What I can do is bring my repair hauler in. Let me just see. I'm going to bring in the... Although I think I've gone through quite a lot of resources, so... Where are you? There's the repair hauler. So we're going to need... Don't have a lot of chromatic metal now. I've gone through a lot of it. We've got some platinum. Got some magnetized ferrite, which we could use. We've got a little bit. I'm not exactly sure why the pure ferrite was not stacked, but put that in the exosuit. Got some paraffinium we can use, and we'll just get back into this ship. Actually, no. We'll just pull out the and get you going again, and we'll just jump back into the ship again. Right, repair that. And we got a takeoff drive. I'm not sure if we got micro. Right, we can fix the shield. That stops that being annoying. I don't think we've got any wiring looms. I think I've used them all up. Let me just see. Yeah, we've got no wiring looms. That's a bit annoying. Don't bring Pugnim with me. Okay. Jump back into here. Right. Got magnetized ferrite there. Do I need to repair that? I'm not going to repair that just yet. Don't have enough chromatic metal. We can repair these. Paraffinium and pugnium. We can. Got no gold. I think I've got a bit of chlorine. Don't think I've got any activated copper. We can repair those. I'm only going to repair the storage because I'm not sure that I'm actually going to use this ship for anything, except for maybe as a trade. We can certainly repair that and that, and that and that. Of course, we've got plenty of oxygen and dioxide on this planet, so it's not. I think we're certainly going to repair that and that. Not going to worry about that. Do I have any chlorine? That's a question. I thought I had some chlorine. Yeah, there we are. Aha. We've got a bit of deuteronium. I'm not sure if we need that. Got one microprocessor. Nope, 6 microprocessors. What am I on about? So we'll bring the microprocessors with me to recharge immediately. Yeah. Wing the Skylark. Right, we can repair that and that. I think, well, wow, we can get, we're in a row now. Chromatic metal, gold, no activated copper. I'm not sure I want to do that. I think I will. It's hard. We need that. I should have repaired that, but I think that's about it, guys. I don't really want to do too much because I've got so many ships now. I just don't know what to do with them all. That can go in the exosuit. Can pick that up. Go to here, put the stuff back in the inventory. So these are all wiring loops, so I can't fix those. Right, let's put the pugnium starship. That can go to the starship. That can go to the starship. Go back to the starship. We didn't really need that stuff. I keep the ammonia. I've got some ionized cobalt. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that. I think that I'll put the pure ferrite away. Got a little bit of carbon. So I think that's about it from the point of view of where we are at the moment. I'm just going to fill this up. I've got loads of dioxide. I don't want to use that. Actually, well, I can. No, not bother. Now, I think we've got one thing I want to do. Check now, is I can't remember if we. Yeah, I've got all the creatures on this planet, and we have actually passed them off now. The only thing I think I can do is upload that. This gives us another 90. So that is all we want to do here. Where's my scout ship? That's the Winged Skylark. We're going to get back in the scout ship. And off we go. And we need to find south. Because the nice thing about doing this is the fact that we can use the south indicator because we're going north-south. This is why it's easier to do the grid search from north to south and back again. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly very slowly. Obviously, this is going to be a very slow grind because I'm just going to be following the coordinate. I'm drifting, so I need to kind of get back towards 0 because that's the coordinate that I need to go. So and the way you correct your course doing these north-south grids is you just use the actual south at the top to take you back towards where you are with the grid. So we're just going to go like this to get back to the 0 prime meridian. Nearly there. Maybe we need to go a little bit further that way. Right, so we're nearly back to the prime meridian. There's a building in front. I find it quite a little bit difficult to. I think we've flipped over, haven't we? So we're positive now. There is a building there. How far away is that? It's 3 minutes. I'm kind of not really that interested in buildings. Anyway, guys. What I'm going to do now is slowly fly south. Okay, welcome back. If you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see we're just about to approach the equator. I've deviated slightly from the prime meridian. And what I'm going to do is just land at the equator just to give you guys a bit of an update of what I've been doing. There we are. We're just passing over it. We'll just land here. Obviously, it's been some time since we found that ship. And just to show you, what I've been doing is every time I've gone over a damaged machinery, I've been... what I've been doing is every time I've gone over a damaged machinery that's very close to the path, I've been landing. And I've got a thermal protection unit here. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to dismantle that for the wiring loom. And so I'm hoping to accumulate some wiring looms by doing this. But you can see, I mean, I could have wandered all over the place trying to running down these damaged machineries. But my general rule at the moment is if it's close to the flight path, I will drop down and pick it up. Most of the time I've just got general junk and stuff like that, so I've only got the one tech so far. So that is the current situation, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take off again, and we're going to keep flying very slowly down towards the pole. As you can see, it's not most interesting things. I've picked up the odd building, but what I've done is that's a minute away. What I'm trying to do is avoid getting too far, but it looks like we might have another crash ship. Now a crash ship might be worth a deviation. and it's just there because what I'm really after is the tech. That's a bit of luck, isn't it? All right, we're gonna put down here. Looks like we've. I mean, this looks like it might be a freighter actually. Is that a freighter? Yeah, I think that's a freighter, isn't it? Let's see what we got. Oh, this guy's a wait, you're messing me up. I suppose, of course, we can't trade with these guys. It's a bit of a ask about crash ship. Been halted equipment failure. Okay, I think we've got to investigate the ship for damage. Worn decades. Metal plating. Remove the corrosion. Replace the part. Can always make one metal plating. You don't generally get much from this, but I suppose it might be worth doing. I say we've got no acid, so don't tell me I've got to repair both. If I've got to repair both, then it's top late, mate. I think we've got to go and talk to him again, haven't we? Of course, the downside of this is that I was hoping to get another level of tech, but wait for that. We got 225,000. We got a bit more bikini standing. We got a little bit of loot. I'm gonna take the rusted metal because it's just gonna avoid the problem of having to mine ferrite dust. We could get another tech. Would be quite nice. That would make. No, it's received. And of course, the other thing is I just have a bit of a quick look round to see if there's a cargo drop over there, but I don't really want to wander too far. Cargo drop over there. I'm more interested in buried caches, to be honest. I think I've got enough resources to be going on with, or general resources to be going on with. Oh well, that's it was interesting, but it wasn't the crash ship that I was hoping for. I'm just gonna take off. And what I'm doing is when I take off, I just don't press the kind of thrust key. I just take off and then just let the ship drift. And of course, we're going to need. Well, we're virtually back on the thing. All right, according to my rules, that we need to drop on this damaged machinery. So we're just going to drop down on this damaged machinery because it's virtually on the prime meridian. So just go here. Again, we'll just take the rusted metal. The other thing I'm also doing is collecting the salvage tech as well as we go through. What did we get back? We didn't get that. I think we just got general junk, didn't we? We're going to keep using the dioxide over the ion batteries because I can always mine more docks. The jettison pod over there, there's a buried cache there, but it's a little bit far away. Buried cache at 128. I think I can get that. So I'm interested in the damaged machinery buried caches because that's the possibility of giving me tech. I think getting the tech from the other sources not quite so good. What we got here? Right, we got a suspicious hyperdrive module. So just get back into the ship and check that. I think there's a little bit of sodium hidden in the grass there. Right, we'll just get in here. See if we can see what we've got from the point of view of install that. That's 100% warp cell efficiency. I get a wiring loom. I think I'm going to dismantle that because I got my other ship, and that's going to give me chromatic metal and another wiring loom, which is I nothing to repair in here, because that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, is accumulate some wiring looms, because that's the main thing that I need for repairs. How much of the thrust? We probably got enough. And off we go again, and I'll see you once I find anything else of any interest. Okay guys, welcome back. Just found another crashed ship. Oh, we found another guy here. Can't be the same guy. What do you want? You want me to repair your ship again? Ask about the Gek. Okay. The whole gyro. Okay. Okay. Talk to the ensign again. Cog, describe ship faults. Just tell them fixed it. Question. Pays me with assistance. Right, we've got another 30 odd thousand. Of course, we're not getting the tech, which is a little bit annoying, but not much I can do about that. Just again, I'm just going to keep the rusted metal, and of course we're going to do the damaged machinery. Right, I won't keep that one. It's a bit. There's. Oh, I got some underwater protection now. Gonna collect the buried technology as well. So, where's my ship gone? There it is over there. So we've now got some underwater protection. Got this one, oxygen tanks. There's part of me that says keep these, but at the same time there's part of me that says I want the wiring looms. So we're going to move that. Actually, we'll move you down to there. The other thing also you'll see here, I've got some crystal sulfide. That came from a buried mineral. Don't think there's anything else around here. There's a cargo drop over there, but no. Right. Now that's made me deviate a little bit from my path. What I'm doing is that if I have to deviate more than a couple of degrees, I actually fly back in the correct direction to get to the meridian before turning south again. So get back in range. I mean, there's an unknown building there. I suppose we could check that out, because we're probably going to cross the meridian. Yeah, I think we've already crossed it. We're just see if it's a drop pod. Then we're already kind of wandering around a bit. No, it's just so we're gonna have to kind of fly back the other way now towards the prime meridian. Purpose of flying north. Going the wrong way. I mean, there's an element of risk. This is where things can get a little bit messy. That's increasing. What's going on here? That's it. I've got the right direction now. We've wandered a little bit away from the coordinate. Yeah, I set off in the wrong direction. So we're going to have to fly back in that direction to get back to the prime meridian. Got another base there. Not really interested. Mainly because we can't stop there anyway. So, okay, guys, welcome back. I've actually found a freighter now. So, just to kind of break the monotony a little bit, I thought we'll do a freighter. I mean, the excitement is just a bit too much. So, just come in here. I mean, I haven't done many freighters in this series actually, but because I mean, the loot from freighters isn't that spectacular, but you can get the odd things like hyperdrive cores and things like that, which could be, you've got teleporter coordinates. I think that's just a trade item, isn't it? Got 5 of those. Well, it's worth 250,000, so oops. Better just use up one of my ion batteries. So just jump over here. Do a reload. I must admit, doing this grid search is proving a little bit of a challenge because you've got to pay attention. I must admit, doing this grid search is proving a bit of a challenge because to see the graves, you've got to just keep an eye on the screen all the time. It's not like you can just let the ship drift and then look at that. See, we've got a high warp hypercore there. It's worth it. It's worth the visit. Yeah, it's not like you can just let the ship drift and then just do the occasional scan. You've got to keep an eye on what's actually going on. But one tip I will give you guys is once you've got the ship flying on a certain path, just let it drift, but take your hands off the controls, and quite often the ship will stay on course. But it's not exactly, and then just throw in the occasional things. Aha, got some acid now. I needed some acid. Just yeah, yes, get away from that. Gonna need a terraformer to open up this bit here. Bolt caster. Back to the terraformer. Is that it? This one's always could be a bit of a pain. And you need to get unstable gel. I don't think that's worth excessive amounts. Sometimes you just got to run all the way away from the radiation. The next cargo pod is just down here. This one could be a little bit of a challenge because it's amongst all this lot. So oops. Keep an eye on my just get that. Get ready to run away. I got 2 warp piper cores. It's certainly worth the effort. And then the other one is up over here, if I remember correctly. Just down there. Get rid of you and you. Cut the hole again. Well, we only got a bit of salvage data from that one, but it's useful. I mean, I think I'm getting to the point now with the salvage data. I've got 2 sets of 9 now. So we got that there. We got, it's worth 50,000. It's worth 188,000. So it means I can start filling up my trade ship again. I don't think there's anything else around here. I don't really want to run around too much. And of course, the other thing with this freighter is it's got a free landing point. We've got to find the south again. It's north, so it's got to go the other way. Off we go again. Scan. And if nothing happens, I'll see you once we get to the South Pole. Okay, guys, welcome back. We are just approaching the South Pole. And what you'll see is that the coordinates are getting very sensitive because, of course, all the meridians are coming together. So you can see it's all fluctuating quite widely now. And we've just now on the South Pole. What you can see now is we're back on the 180-degree meridian, and we're now heading north. Again, we're not really seeing anything. Just throw out a scan. So we've now flipped over. We've gone across the North Pole, and we are now flying north. And what I need to do now is adjust the ship to get back to 177, 180 degrees. I think 179 is about the close, because I think if you get, I don't think you can actually get 180. 177. No, we're minus 177. If we go there, let me just see if I can. Oops, what was that? I wasn't too busy looking at something. I thought I saw something go over, and it could have been a grave. So I'm just gonna fly a little bit of a search pattern here, because it could have been that damaged machinery actually. Yeah, we'll just see if we can get to 180. Just slow the ship up a little bit. So if you watch the coordinates down the bottom, where you see it says 179, just coming up, I think was just flipped over. So you can't, I don't think you can actually get 180. And of course the coordinates are very, very sensitive at this point. Say 177. That was just a so when you're actually close to the poles, you just need to kind of wing it a little bit until, because of course the further you get away towards the equator, the wider the gap gets between the coordinates. So the best you can do when you're around the poles, either south or north, is just try and hold it the best you can. And of course the slower you fly, the better. Right, we're flying over plants at the moment. Right, we're just going to try and get back to 177, minus 177. I think, well, we can fly around 177, 179, I think. So we'll just get a little bit more this way. Just try to scan again. There's a building over there, but I'd rather try and pick up the meridian, because of course the more you drift at this point, see it just flipped to plus 178 to minus 179. So we're going to need to kind of, it looks like we might actually fly over this unknown building. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll actually fly towards the building. Oh, thank you, game. Right, scan, nothing there. We'll just fly towards that unknown building. See if it's a drop pod. We're down to 175 now. No, this is just a. I mean, I think it's just a. Not exactly sure what that is actually. Right, I'm just going to get back en route. Right, guys, I'm just going to carry on flying, exploring this area, and I'll be right back as usual if anything of interest shows up. Okay, welcome back. We are just approaching the equator. Now, what I've been trying to work out is how far east or west we can go and still ensure reasonable coverage, because I've been looking at the items appearing, and the range seems to be incredibly short. So we've just actually gone over the equator actually now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to, if we can just get back to the equator. Now the question is, how many degrees, there, we've just gone over it, how many degrees, well, whether this direction is, we'll go this way, before we turn north again, because as far as I can tell, I'm trying to look for something on the ground that the game will pick up. I mean, there's some plants there. You can see we're just passing over a cache. Right, there's a damaged machinery ahead. Now, if you pay attention to the top, if you watch and see how close we're getting, and it's just appeared, still hasn't appeared, now it's appeared. So my concern is the overall sensitivity, especially at this distance here. So what I'm thinking is 5 degrees. The trouble is 5 degrees would mean that it's going to take a very long time to actually, so we're going to go up now at 175, and I'm just going to write that down. Oops, actually I'm just going to land so I can write it down. So just land here. Now the problem is, it's taken me quite a long time to just fly one circuit around the planet. If we have to do it in 5 degree segments, what's that? How many 5s? 36. That's going to require a lot of loops to be able to ensure maximum coverage of the planet. So I think even with flying a grid search, it's still going to be well, it's going to be a long process, but there's still going to be gaps. It's going to be very difficult to actually guarantee maximum coverage. So I think this is going to become a matter of patience, just to see if I can actually do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fly this grid off camera, because obviously not much is happening. I mean, I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I've been doing this now for about 2.5 hours, and that doesn't include the bit in the previous video. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.